Okay, but I think it's better cold than hot. First of all, I think I'd like to congratulate Alfie is not here. He became a father towards the end of December. He wanted his baby girl to be born in January, but she rushed out early, and towards the end of December, he became a new father. Congratulations to Alfie. Is he here? Oh, okay. Can be excused because he's a new father. So I thought before Kay comes out to touch on the briefings, I just go through the macro, what happened in 2014, which is important for everyone of us to know. I think 2014 has been a good year for SAA. What we have done is that to get the hardware in place. The fact that we are here is because we moved to the Sports Hub since October. And we're working in partnership with Sports SG and also SSI to make use of some of the facilities. We're going to have an MC meeting again in the Sports Hub. This is how NSA and Sports SG should actually work together. Now, another important thing I think all of you know is that we have also have the Kallang practice track as our home. A lot of you are training there, and I think this is the first time that we really have a home for ourselves. That is a very significant milestone for us. All this, I think we have to thank Sports SG that's working very close cooperation with us. Thank you. Take it. Now we have the hardware in place, but to get a system, well, with the hardware in place, to get the system in sync, the software must also follow up, which means what are your software? The stakeholders, the athletes, the coaches. We all must work together as a team to achieve our long-term objective. The objective is not just a SEA Games next year. There are so many things we got to create a pathway for SAA to last for a long time. Particularly this year is going to be a significant year. We're going to have the Asian Championship. Unfortunately, it somewhat clashed with the SEA Games. This will be held, the Asian Athletic will be held at Wuhan, June 3rd to 7th. Of course, SEA Games will be from June the 5th onwards, so the training selection got to decide what to do with that. We got the World Youth, July, I think. Yeah, July 15th to 19th. And then ending that with August 2nd to 30th, the World Championship in Beijing. So there are a lot of exciting period ahead. As I said in my New Year message, for athletes and for coaches, very important. You got to train hard, not only train hard, you got to train smart. All of you must implement some of your sports science. I have the pleasure of visiting the SSI. Troy and Bob brought me there to have a look. Have an opportunity to have a look at the facilities there. How you can train smart, how to avoid yourself from getting injured. That's important. And lastly, very important, you train hard, you train smart, but there's one thing you got to recognize is that we have zero tolerance for performance-enhancing drugs. So there's always a question of what to take, supplements, vitamins, or that. If there's any doubt, please consult your coach in consultation with SSI. I think they're the best person to tell you. You know the case of Lee Chong Wei. He can argue till the cows come home, but he's banned because of some drugs he took. So, thank you very much for coming here, but I'll leave it to Kay. But remember, this is a dialogue, not a monologue, which means that it's a two-way traffic. You got to ask questions, not just Kay giving the presentation and all that. You have heard enough of him. I want to hear from athletes, I want to hear from coaches. All right? Work hard, and I'm sure Team Singapore will be proud of you. All right? Thank you.